people like, damn, Theo, again? Yes, again. Y'all lie. I'm a comic book fan. I don't think I've been as active talking about comic books like I'm supposed to, especially when it comes to the MCU. Y'all see the title. Before we begin, like, share, subscribe. We finna get off into it. Anybody, don't matter. Shout out to Mr. Smith. Shout out to Juju. Y'all hit me up with Deadline and everything like that. And the article from Deadline in regards to the Marvels, I'm not gonna talk about the Marvels. At least this video is not about the Marvels movie specifically. This video is more about where did the MCU go wrong? I think that's a fair question from a comic book fan's perspective. Listen, I'm a comic book fan. I'm not going to do this other stuff. I know people like to say, no, I'm a comic book fan. I've been reading comic books for a minute. So where did the MCU go wrong? I liked Iron Man. I did. I wasn't sure when they said Robert Downey Jr. was going to be Tony Stark. I was like, Robert Downey Jr., you sure? Hey, great casting choice. I was a little bit Terrence Howard. I like Terrence Howard. I do. I like, that's past tense. I like Terrence Howard. Listen, that's fun. James Rose, I was like, ooh, I don't. But he did it. I felt like the chemistry between Robert Downey Jr. and Terrence Howard was absolutely wonderful. Gwyneth Paltrow came in and did her thing. The special effects in regard to the Iron Man suit, I didn't know how they was going to do that and everything, because I've seen hot garbage before. We all have. If you've lived long enough, seen enough superhero movies, you've seen some good ones and you've seen some bad ones. You've seen some good special effects. You've seen some hot garbage special effects. Mandarin, I was a little bit let down with that one. I was, because I was thinking, but we didn't get really the man. We did get Obadiah Stane, though. We did. I liked it. Good movie. Obadiah's armor, Tony's first armor, all in keeping with the comic book, respected the comic book source. I was in it to win it. I was. What year are we talking? 2008? Good Lord, how long ago was that? Jesus Christ. It was 2008. 16 years ago? Damn. Then we got The Incredible Hulk. This was the second Hulk movie. Don't really remember the dude from the first one. I don't want to say Edward Banner was his name and everything like that. But we got Edward Norton in on this one. And I love the way they set the movie up. You know, they didn't really give us the origin story per se throughout the movie. It was within the opening credits of the movie. I thought that was what's going on? What's going on, Mr. YouTube? Mr. Tube YouTube? What's going on? I thought the way the second Incredible Hulk, like I said, I'm pretty sure we thought the first one was. The second one was nice though. Edward Norton did his thing. They say he was hard to work with. You know, that's crazy. They said Edward Norton was hard to work with too. I don't think it affected it. That was a good movie. It was. I got the Hulk. Didn't really care for how the Abomination looked, right? Not really. I got Betty Ross, so I got some source material there and everything like that. Thunderbolt Ross. Listen, William Hurt did his thing. He did. I liked it. We got Thunderbolt Ross. So that was, I liked it. We got it, that it respected the source material. And you even got a leader, a little teaser for the leader and everything. Would have liked to have seen that paid off sooner. But all in all, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it. It respected the hell out the source material and everything like that. It did. Got to see the Hulk talk a little bit and everything. His love for Betty, because that's always been what that is. He's always loved Betty, whether he was in his human form or in his gamma form. So I loved it. What was that? 2008? Damn. We had May and June. They knocked them right on out. I don't think anybody said anything about it. That was the second movie in 2 years. Okay. We got Iron Man 2. a lot of potential wasted. First of all, the Mark III suit armor. Oh man, I love that one. I did. Comic book fans, that touched our heart because we remember when Tony used to carry around the gold. I think it's always, I don't know why we kept calling him the Golden Avenger when all that red was there and everything like that. And in the MCU, he definitely went more red than Golden Avenger, right? Right, cool. But Iron Man 2, we got War Machine, we got Don Cheadle. I didn't. To this day, while Don Cheadle, to me, has done an adequate job in acting as Colonel James Rhodes, this is not necessarily something I don't think comic book fans, I don't think something necessary that I'm of the mindset we'll take it, but we would have preferred somebody else. Nevertheless, because that ain't about him. Iron Man 2, Mickey Rourke. Was he Whiplash? I don't know. Was he Whiplash? Was he the Crimson Dynamo? I don't. I feel like we missed the moment. Now, the best part of that movie, which every comic book fan loved, the Demon in the Bottle storyline. Good boy, look, y'all did that one. Y'all, the Demon in the Bottle storyline, yeah. Every Iron Man fan picked that up, and thank y'all so much for making Justin Hammer exactly who Justin Hammer was supposed to be. We even got extra suits of armor and everything like that. Would have loved to have seen those pay off. If maybe we could have got some mandroids. We didn't necessarily get them, and could have got the security guards in green, Stark Tech armor and everything like that. Would have led up beautifully to Stark Wars. Actually would have led up beautifully to She-Hulk, where we could have seen these guards in armor walking around. We kind of, but hey, Iron Man 2 was a little shaky, but it is what it was. You know what I'm saying? It was shaky. You did give us War Machine, so you introduced another superhero into the MCU. Cool. I was with that. No superhero fatigue. We told you that Iron Man 2 was kind of shaky, but no superhero fatigue. Then we get Thor. Now that one, I didn't know how y'all was gonna do that. Because I was like, okay, Norse mythology. Then we're getting the feedback. Idris Elba, folks are upset that he's Heimdall. I really want to say, and I know how people feel, I do, but just looking at things, I don't think there's ever been a religion a person of color hasn't practiced, historically speaking. So I get it, I understand predominantly, but more than likely there was a couple, at least one. But hey, Thor, you knocked it out the park. I got Loki. Shout out to Tom Hiddleston. A lot of people don't know he actually auditioned for Thor. Tom Hiddleston knocked Loki's role out the park. Shout out to Chris Hemsworth. He did his thing. He was coming in from Star Trek, and then when everybody like, that's gonna be Thor, I was like, no, that's Captain Kirk's dad. What y'all talking about? That's Kirk's dad. No, Thor? Okay, cool. Y'all did y'all pay attention to how different he looked in the first Thor movie and how he's looked ever since, i.e. his eyebrows were dyed blonde? Yeah, they did they damnedest to make Thor. We got Jane. Great. Oh, girl, Natalie, I don't want to get her name wrong, but she killed Jane. And then we got the young lady from Two Broke Girls. She was killing her role. We got the Destroyer armor like that. If you a Thor fan, you read Thor comic books and everything like that. Yeah. We even got Thor as his male, as his alter ego, Blake, Dr. Blake. He wasn't walking around with a cane though. That would have been nice. That would have been nice. Shout out to Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Earth's Mightiest Heroes. They did something like Dr. Donald Blake, that's his name. So yeah, I was good with Thor. So I'm looking at 4 movies in 3 years. No problem. Shout out to the producers, by the way. Jon Favreau on the first Iron Man movie, second Iron Man movie. Louis Leterrier on the Incredible Hulk movie. Great job. Kenneth Branagh on the Thor movie. Yes. Hey man, y'all did y'all thing. Source material. Captain America, the first adventure. A period piece. The same way I felt about Thor, I was nervous because I was like, it's a war movie. It's a wartime movie. How good is this gonna do? Man, look. First of all, imagine Tom Hiddleston is Thor. Glad he became Loki. Listen, have you ever seen Tom Hiddleston outside of anything in the MCU? Tom Hiddleston is a phenomenal actor. Shakespearean trained. Let me say that. And there's not one actor that I've seen in Shakespeare. Harry Lennox, the brother from the Five Heartbeats dresser, he did a Shakespeare. Oh my God. I'm just gonna tell you, Tom Hiddleston is that dude for real. Tom Hiddleston is that dude for real. The Captain America First Avenger. I got the Red Skull. I got Bucky. Even though it wasn't him on a rocket, the train, I understand we're adapting the story for modern times. I loved it. We got Gabe, the Howling Commandos. We got the Howling Commandos in the cat. We even got the android Torch. We didn't see him do anything. He was right there. But at that Star Expo, man, I ate that movie up. As a Captain America fan, I don't know if y'all remember the Captain America cartoon, the Steel cartoon and everything like that from back in the day. Joe Johnston, Mr. Johnston, you did that. You did. You did that. I don't think one comic book fan was disappointed. We understood. We would have liked to have seen Nick Fury. He's a top tier actor, but Thor's a pretty boy that's jacked. I can't see it. That's fair. No, that's absolutely fair. Like Tom Hiddleston being jacked would be like low key. I want to see, because watch this. Remember when he was in Kong Skull Island? You sitting up there like, oh, so that's you. Okay, I see it. This was okay. So hey, listen, I like it. Like you said, it would have been weird seeing him as Thor, but you know, we never know. Hey, Marvel, what if? Just a little something to throw in there. What if Tom Hiddleston was Thor? Now that would be funny. But Captain America, the First Avenger, 2011. So we got two movies in 2011. It's not Captain America First Avenger was solid. It respected the hell out the source material. Like I said, we understand the adaptations for a modern storyline, but no, it was Red Skull. Who else we got? Good God Almighty. We got damn, I can't think of his name. Not Strucker. Damn it, not Zemo. I can't think of the dude that's stuck in the android's body, but it was, hey, you did your thing. You did your thing. I'm not mad at that. Then we got the Avengers. Holy guacamole. Now, y'all had set this up. Hawkeye has showed up in Thor. Right. Black Widow has showed up in Iron Man. Right. Now, comic book fans, Arnim Zola. Thank you, Mr. Smith. Arnim Zola. There we go. Because I was not going to remember. Drawing a blank. I understood why Ant-Man and the Wasp wasn't in it. I did. I got that. You still respected the source to a degree because you gave us a male and a female. I understood why Ant-Man and the Wasp were in. And to be honest with you, having Hawkeye and Black Widow in the Avengers, in the first Avengers lineup, that wasn't a bad decision. Like that was good. That was solid. And shout out to Scarlett Johansson, Jeremy Renner. Jeremy, there are quite a few fans that felt the same way you did about your being possessed damn near the majority of the movie. You're not alone, dude. You're not alone. And we hope you're getting better. We hope you're healing better and everything like that. Hey, Hawkeye, you the only Hawkeye we know, and you've been doing it, so it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, the Avengers movie. The aliens, kind of weak, but the storyline, the fact that it was Loki all along. It was Loki all along. The fact that it was Loki bringing the Avengers together. The storyline was modernized. No problem with that whatsoever. Loki, he's always been the catalyst for the Avengers. That is what that is. So that's right. You got Thor, hell, Steve. Every comic book fan knows Steve is an honorary first Avenger. He's not the first Avenger. They gave him charter status, honorary charter member. But it was good though. We got Steve, we got Black Widow, we got Hawkeye, we got Thor. The special effects was good. You got Hulk. The storyline, oh man, Agent Coulson. Listen, Clark Gregg, I'm glad you got your series on ABC, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything like that, but Phil Coulson, hey, you did your thing with Phil Coulson. You did. You absolutely did. And Samuel L. Jackson, I'm not going to act like that because I just went through a few movies and didn't even mention you. No, my man, you did your thing. You always doing your thing with Nick Fury. That just is what that is. I believe they could just give you a piece of paper with nothing on it and say, go be Nick Fury, and you going to make it do what it do. It's just so, I'm good. The Avengers was a solid movie. And what are we talking here? What are we talking here? It started in 2008. Good God Almighty, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 movies in 4 years. I don't think anybody's complaining. I don't think anybody's complaining. The writing is good. The acting is good. The directing is good. The storylines make sense. Some rough spots here and there, admittedly, but hey, you're not perfect. Ain't nobody looking for you to be perfect. We're not. We're looking for you to be good. We're looking for you to honor the source material. And I'm looking here at 5 movies, and so far, no problem. Iron Man 3. I don't know. Maybe this was when we should have started seeing something, because we got thrown a curveball with the Mandarin, and everybody was upset. Everybody. I really want to say that the best parts of that movie was we got to see all the Iron Man armors, or what they did with it. We got to see what is it? Not U.S. Agent, but Iron Patriot. We got to see Iron Patriot. That was cool. We got to see how the extremist virus worked and everything like that. And I sat up there and I looked at it, ooh, I see what y'all doing. Because comic book fans know how Tony uses the extremist virus to come back. So we was like, oh yeah, that's a nice little plot. Put that out there and everything. Put it off to the side. Pepper put on a little Iron Man armor for a little bit, whooped a little ass and everything like that. So yeah, we got to see Don Cheadle. Don Cheadle do what he could do outside the Iron Patriot armor. The storyline was kind of weak though. The storyline was very, very suspect. Everybody spoke on it, so it wasn't like we missed it. It's one of them things where you look at the Iron Man 1 and you see the Iron Man franchise start story-wise. The actors are still doing an incredible job, but the stories ain't getting what we need. Thor: The Dark World. I'm in phase 2, and Iron Man was Thor: The Dark World. I know quite a few people feel like Thor: The Dark World is the worst out of all of them. I know we used it to bring in another Infinity Stone. I know. I almost want to say we sacrificed that second Thor movie for the whole of the Infinity Saga, but I don't know too many people feel good about the second Thor movie. And I think the less said, the best said. So we move into Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Oh, good God Almighty Jesus. I'm just gonna say, good God Almighty Jesus. Y'all need to know Captain America Civil War. Oh man. I ain't gonna act like that. Captain America Civil War did something for me. I'm gonna say Captain America Captain America Winter Soldier. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know. That blue uniform, that blue stealth suit. Oh my good. Man, listen, when Batroc went to talking that talk, and he drop kicked him through the door. Oh man. When he got on the elevator, he said, listen. You want to be able to use that. You don't really want to be able to use that line one day, because if you're using that line one day, stuff about to go left for real. But you want to be able to use that line one day if you do have to use it with the same confidence he used it. Like my dog would say, listen, before we get started, anybody want to get off? I'm in the movie theater and I'm looking around. Oh, he about to whoop everybody's ass. Oh man, what about when y'all seen Bucky running? I'm sorry, the Winter Soldier running through the Cap Steve threw the shield, and my dog said, and threw it back. Oh. Anthony and Joe Russo. Godly boy. Y'all introduced Sam Wilson. You did. Y'all introduced Sam Wilson. You gave us the Falcon. You gave us the Ultimate Universe version. Not the 616, but the Ultimate Universe version. Hey, man, y'all did y'all thing on that one. Like, the stealth suit. Let me tell y'all how much that movie impacted me. My custom action figure that's supposed to be me has the stealth suit. People are like, Theo, I thought Black Panther was your favorite superhero. He is, but I'm not the child. I'm a veteran. Hey, I'm not a Wakanda nationalist. Like, I got to get a passport to go over there and everything. But this right here, oh man. Then we got the blood stripe on the side. That's what I'm calling. I'm calling the blood stripe. And then the stealth shield. Listen, y'all know I got the Black Panther. Well, some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. I got this. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with y'all. I'm going to get that stealth shield next year for my birthday. I don't give two damns. I'm getting that stealth shield next year for my birthday. That stealth shield hard as hell. And if I want to cosplay, I gotta have a stealth shield. I gotta have. If I want to cosplay as me, I gotta have a stealth shield. But yeah, damn. Y'all did that one. I'm not suffering from superhero fatigue. I'm not, even though there are a couple of movies that were shaky. Thor: The Dark World, kind of shaky. Alan Taylor. Iron Man 3, Shane Black, kind of shaky. I'm not, because both those movies were still better than Batman and Robin. Both those movies was better than damn near every Fox X-Men movie that they put out. No, that's just the God's honest truth. So, Guardians of the Galaxy. First of all, as I told my youngest biological daughter, Crystalline, we were talking about Guardians of the Galaxy, and I said, that's not my Guardians of the Galaxy. She said, what? I said, no, that's not my squad. I don't think any of us older comic book fans talk about who our Guardians of the Iron Man 3 is my favorite of the trilogy. The first is still the best. Okay, no, that's fair. That is absolutely fair. That's fair. I know some people said some stuff, but no, that's fair. Listen, I'm never finna argue with debate somebody's favorite movie, because watch this. Snakes on a plane. Have plenty. And I know people like, Theo, I remember Snakes on a Plane, but what? Have plenty? Have plenty? What is that? So, but Guardians of the Galaxy, as I told my daughter, that's not who I grew up with. I didn't. That is not who. I don't know this crew, because if I think about group, that ain't even my group. Like group, nice, friendly dude. That dude came down to Earth as an alien trying to take over. That ain't the group that I grew up with. Like, not Charlie 27. Where is he at? Like, that's the stuff that I grew up on. Starhawk. Like, no, like Vance Astro. Where that dude? That's what I grew up on. Doesn't mean anything because I understood the evolution and the story. I'm not a fan of the Guardian of the Galaxy movies. The first one was okay. I'm not knocking. I have not watched the second Guardian. I'm gonna say the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie, because to a degree, I don't necessarily feel like my superheroes are supposed to be silly. Call it what you want to. I got comedians for that. Like, I expect a little bit of humor, because not even the most serious person is serious all the time. So that's okay. But I'm not going to the movie. I'm not going to a superhero movie to laugh my ass off. And so to me, the Guardians of the Galaxy, the first movie was good. I like the way how they pay homage to the original Guardians of the Galaxy at the end of the second movie. Kurt Russell is, to me, a gem when it comes to acting. I didn't have anything bad to say about the cast because they all acted. Shout out to Dave Bautista. I would have liked to have seen him be able to be more of a comic Drax. And, I would have liked to seen a better balance. The heroes that were supposed to be serious. But Guardians of the Galaxy, concerned, I was. It was a good movie. I'm not suffering from superhero fatigue. I don't like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. The real Star-Lord is not a clown. And that's what I was saying earlier about those who grew up reading comics. The Guardians of the Galaxy, y'all go back and Mr. Ray Smith and D-Real made me go back and read Jungle Action. It's not enough for you just to talk about it. You say it, you like it, go get it. If you're a Guardians of the Galaxy fan, I'm telling you, you're missing out some stuff if you don't go back and read those early issues from back when I was a kid. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to find out what group was really all about back in the day. But hey, that is what that is. Guardians of the Galaxy, as Second Street Marvel alluded to, he said, I want to make sure I go with that one. The first one was okay. Yep. The first one was okay. And that's going to be what that's going to be, because if you like superhero movies and you like them to be a certain way, a silly superhero movie is never going to be what you want. The sillier it gets, the worse it gets. We don't want the superhero being a laughing stock. But we got Ant-Man. I'm sorry. After Guardians of the Galaxy, we got Avengers Age of Ultron. I know some people have made some comments in regards to James Spader being Ultron. I can take it or leave it. I know Ultron, the one that we got on Earth's Mightiest Heroes, was Ultron. I know the Ultron that we got on Avengers Assemble was more James Spader. I kind of like the menacing Ultron, but I can't say I'm opposed to the smooth talking Ultron either. But it was just some things in the movie that could have been better. We got the Vision, love that. We got Strucker, we got that. We didn't get the Fenris twins. Instead, we got the Maximoff, whatever that is. We got Wanda, we got Pietro, and I have those action figures, by the way. As a matter of fact, that is the only Wanda Maximoff and Pietro action figure that I have. I enjoy Iron Man 3 after rewatching it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I think somebody, I like Snakes on the Plane. And I think there's something to be said for enjoying a simple movie, but you know what it is that you're enjoying about it. When somebody they said, Theo, how could you like Snakes on the Plane? It's not like it's really great acting in it. I said, Samuel Jackson doing a whole lot of cussing. It's some snakes biting people on asses and they losing their damn mind. That's a win for me. And they watched the movie while telling me the movie was no good. They'd never seen it. They watched the movie and enjoyed it for the same reasons I did. Nobody went in looking for that movie to win an Academy Award. No, it's called Snakes on a Plane. Samuel L. Jackson on it. I ain't saying, I'm just saying, like, my expectations are fair. What's going on? You might get Pietro. I got that action figure. That was the only Quicksilver action figure that I wanted. I wanted an MC. By and large, when I collect action figures, if they're not MCU figures, they look like they could easily fit into the MCU action figures that I have. So that Pietro is definitely the one that I have. But I like Avengers Age of Ultron. Now, I will go ahead and say I liked Age of Ultron. I would have loved to have seen Sam and James do more. I know people can feel this. I want to be involved in the fight. I don't want to be a sideline character. And at this particular point in time, this is what I have. I have the Falcon. Well, he got introduced to me in 2014. I got War Machine. Well, War Machine got introduced to me in 2010. Here it is. We got, and I understand. Now, here's the thing. I understand me not being on the first team. The first Avengers movie, I get it. I understand it. What I'm not understanding is I got Age of Ultron 2015 and I ain't really doing nothing. And I know some people like, with Theo, James was there. James came at the party, cracked the joke about dropping a tank, then showed up at the end talking about, hey, I can help y'all. And hell, that's when we saw Nick Fury. We didn't even really see him. Well, he had to give Tony a pep talk, but damn, I want more. I don't want to be a sideline character. And we didn't see, what did we see Sam do? Well, that might have been, no. Yeah, that was what happened to Sam? He already an Avenger and Ant-Man flipping him on his ass. I get it. It's a funny moment. But these are the only two characters that I have right now. That's me. Age of Ultron was good. They obviously messed up everyone's comic origin, but it's not the worst. No, not saying it's worse. No, hell no. I would never say Age of Ultron was the worst. I wouldn't. I just wanted to be involved in the fight, and I think that's fair. I didn't want to sit on the sideline. I didn't want to crack no jokes. No, I wanted to go whoop some Ultron ass. That's what I want to do. Ant-Man. I did not know how they was going to make that work, but damn. Peyton Reed, you did your thing. I know some people, myself included, would have preferred Hank, would have preferred Janet. But you modernized it, you updated the story, you respected the source materials of the characters. I ain't mad. Special effects was wonderful. Now, what we didn't like, quite a few of us, we did not like the Yellow Jacket character. I wish they would have went with it. Like I said, I understand at the very least in respecting the source material, because Scott Lang came after that. You did give me Hank. You gave me Hank. And man, damn, who you gave me is to be Hank. I can't be mad at that one. And at some point in time in the MCU, you even gave us the original Ant-Man helmet. You did. You let us know we was gonna get a wasp and everything. Listen, I wasn't mad. Hank would have been great, but too many people still hung up on one. You know, man, I'll be looking at people like, I'm like, you know, it ain't you know the character not real, right? Well, you ain't mad at the writer. You ain't mad at the editor. You mad at the character. If Hank would have had some say so, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have hit her. Hell, when we looked at the article, the writer was like, I ain't mean for it to go like that. But by and large, we enjoyed it. Ant-Man was a good movie. Hey, listen, like I said, I think the only complaint anybody might have had about Ant-Man was Yellow Jacket. I think that might have been it. That might have been it. Other than that, because we had got to the point where we got tired of seeing the villain be the evil version of the hero. He literally almost committed suicide. I think he made his They just brought him back though. Well, you know what? Second Street Mall, I'm not gonna do that. You know exactly what I know. They just brought that dude back. So hopefully, because I shamelessly am a Hank Pym fan. I didn't like that whole thing that went down with him and Janet. I didn't. I bought that damn issue, and I was like, I'm in high school, and Hank did hit. I was like, oh my god, like that whole storyline, like to have it in my hand where this dude was trying to make himself look good. I'm looking like this not gonna go right. My dog then got expelled from the. I ain't never seen nobody get kicked off a team before, but I was like, golly. But he's back now. It was in that mini series that they did. I want to say, if not, I want to say earlier this year. All the Ant-Mans were in it and everything like that. They brought Hank back because we know he suffered that horrific death, being merged with Ultron and everything. So hopefully at some point in time, hey, Marvel, Jonathan Hickman, we like Hank. We like Hank. I'm just saying we like Hank. But no, Ant-Man, I like the movie. I'm not even finna act like that. It was a good movie. Shout out to Paul Rudd. Did an outstanding job doing your thing and everything like that. Man, listen, I liked it. That was phase 2. And how many, I'm not suffering from superhero fatigue. I'm not suffering from superhero fatigue, and I'm not calling any of these movies bad movies. I'm just saying some of them were just, they were kind of shaky. I think Disney overthinks the wrong things. Hank wasn't that way originally, just follow the source material for the first film. Cause it ain't like they change, it ain't like they don't change characters, and it ain't like they don't create new characters. So, and watch this. Honestly, you know what, Second Street Marvel, to your point, watch this one. Who all know that's what Hank did? That's in their 20s. Because you made a very valid point. But I'm of the mindset that everybody that read that comic that know what Hank did is 40 and above. And is the MCU really aimed at us? Get called stiff and old. Anyway, Captain America Civil War, phase 3. I liked it. I did. I ain't gonna lie. As a comic book fan, I loved it. As a comic book fan. I got Spider-Man making his MCU debut. I don't know one comic book fan wasn't like, oh, damn. When old boy got big, went from regular size Scott Lang, Giant Man, we like, oh, hell no. Oh, man, damn. Like, that movie was just chock full of stuff. As a comic book fan, you was just nerding the hell on that. T'Challa, when Io looked at Black Widow, Natasha, and said, move or you will be moved. Oh, man, damn. As a comic book fan, you geeked because you looking at Io like, that's the attitude you supposed to have. You supposed to have that attitude. And when Natasha went to sizing her up, you was like, yeah, that's what that is right there. Because that's how that would be in the comics. Like, oh, that's the T'Challa we need. I'll be honest with you, Cornelius. I don't even want to talk about that on this video. I don't. Because see, to get the T'Challa that you need, you're going to have to do something. And I don't even want to do that on this video. I'm going to keep this video right here about, because everybody keep talking about comic book fatigue and everything like that. I just thought maybe us as comic book fans, maybe we could get it out there and say, hey, this is what we was looking at with the MCU. Maybe we can help you narrow it down as to when you went wrong and kill this narrative about superhero fatigue. Because the problem that I'm having is that it's people talking for the superhero community, for superhero fans that aren't necessarily superhero fans. So I figured maybe superhero fans, comic book fans, it come together and just chop it up a little bit, because we ain't got to agree on everything. But I believe within maybe a small window, we could narrow it down as to when the MCU went wrong. So we got Ant-Man, and we've been through 2 phases so far. Ant-Man, poor writing, fatigue, and agendas. What's going on, Derek? What's going on? Professor Fan, I like T'Challa better than Civil War. I think the only complaint, if I may, that a Black Panther fan did have with Civil War, Zemo left that movie unmarked. We don't want to kill him. That's fine. He should have been scarred. Why? Because we said Claw got scarred for stealing. Zemo should have been marked. Zemo being marked, maimed on his face, would have set that character up later. We already know what Daniel Rule looked like. Like, he's a phenomenal actor. We know what he looked like and everything like that. His face would have been scarred. It would have justified him wearing the mask, not wanting to remove it. That should have happened. That would have kept the character in line for T'Challa, as opposed to how he eventually got portrayed, which caused that character to look sus, like a simp in his own culture and own community. Do I have the chat on? I'm thinking, let me see, make sure I got the live chat. I got the live chat on. Okay. Had to put the live chat on. Marvel has been making books for over 80 years, but all of a sudden there's fatigue after 15 years of movie. I ain't buying it. That part right there. That part right there. Like, say that one more damn time. It's the natural evolution. We want to see the heroes as much as possible on the damn big screen. Like, good God Almighty Jesus. The natural evolution from the comic book pages is to being able to hold it in your hand or see it or see it on TV or in the movie theater. We never just want to read about these superheroes. Oh, good God Almighty, please, Jesus. That is no, that is not what that is. That ain't. I don't know no comic book fan is content just to read a comic book. Are you serious? We want the video game. And we don't want the video game where I get to be the superhero. That's a dream. We're reading about Peter Parker. We want the video game with Peter Parker. Can you put it in there where I can play as Peter Parker? Yep. Can you put it in there where I can play along with Peter Parker? Yep. Can you put it in there where I take on the Spider-Man mantle? Yeah. But the game got to have Peter in it. Why you think I'm reading a comic book, Peter? Why you think I'm finna pick up a damn comic book with me as Peter? No. You think I'm finna go watch a damn movie with me as Peter? No. You think I'm finna put an action figure with me as Peter? They're gonna look at me, laugh at me, and be like, really? So you Spider-Man now? That's ridicule nobody wants to deal with. You think I'm finna play a damn... Now, boy, look. Stop the damn madness. Man, listen. You killed that one. You killed that one. You killed that one. You killed that one. Doing mighty fine. You killed that one. MCU took all the bite out of T'Challa. He was way too nice. Welcome to live chat. Got your props. Yeah. Exactly. Come on, your character-driven story. I'm doing pretty good, Zane B. I'm doing pretty good. So I think they'll slowly get the picture with what it seems like they're pivoting, but we shall see. Like I said, I'm trying my best to just talk from a comic book fan perspective on this particular live. But yeah, we done been through two phases. I don't think we're doing bad. We got Captain America Civil War. Like I said, I think the only thing folks would have wanted, comic book fans, those that are Captain America fans that know Zemo, know the character of Zemo, knows why Zemo wears the mask and everything. Black Panther fans who knows who T'Challa is, know what T'Challa did to Claw when Claw killed his father. Zemo should have been maimed. That did not look right in that character's culture, that character's ethnicity, and it wasn't consistent with the character as a comic book character. It wasn't. That was horrible. I was excited for the Flags of Our Father game until I found out T'Challa wasn't going to be in the solo Black Panther game. I'm going to say I feel the same way. I'm still looking forward to the Flags of Our Fathers game. That's a Black Panther game that has a Zudi in it. As a Black Panther fan, I'm going to buy that game. The one where there's a doubt whether or not T'Challa's in the game, no T'Challa, no dollar. And I'm not mad at anybody that want to get that game. All I'm gonna say is this: if you say you want T'Challa recast, buying any Black Panther game buying any Black Panther anything that's supposed to have T'Challa in it, and T'Challa ain't in it, it's inconsistent with your message, and that's exactly the way Marvel is going to take it, and they're looking at you whether you think they're looking at you or not. So, hey, it is what it is. Did you see the Marvel's movies yet? No. And I will say it right here. And Kung Fu Habit, this ain't at you. This not at you. I'm going to say it right here, and this will probably be the last time I say it. Frank Rambo is missing. He's been missing since the first movie. As a Black man, I'm not buying that. As a Black father, I'm not buying that. As a Black husband, I'm not buying that. As a comic book fan, I'm not signing off on that. I talk Black representation on my channel quite often. I don't like gender swaps. I don't like race swaps. I feel like they're counterproductive. Well, regardless of how long it was in the Marvels, Maria Rambeau was race swap for Carol. I'm not going to sign off on that. I'm going to be consistent, because if I'm okay with Maria Rambeau being binary, I better not say nothing. If anybody, Marvel, whatever, make T'Challa white. And while people want to act like that, there are white people being born in Africa every day. They are. So you got to watch what you set yourself up for. I'm not signing off on that. I'm not doing that. So when it came to that, and then when I look at Monica Rambeau, she should have been the first female Captain Marvel. I'm a comic book fan. Marvel did not see any value in Carol Danvers to make her Captain Marvel after Captain Marvel died. That name still sat out there. They did not give it to Carol. They gave it to Monica. Okay, well, if they saw value in her, why can't I? If they saw value in Monica to be the Captain Marvel after Marvel, what's my problem? That's Black representation. Okay. Even in the trailer, I'm listening. Monica brags, Carol can absorb light. Kamala can make things with light. I can see light. I know what she can do, but what is she telling the casual fan that she can do? All I can do is see light. The casual fan ain't looking at Monica and seeing no value in Monica. Based on those, they hear that. That's played in the trailer. It's played over and over and over and over and over again. Well, Kamala already got her Disney Plus series. So she's established in the MCU. Marvel has went above and beyond to establish Carol in the MCU. They have. Monica. I'm supposed to be satisfied. Not if I say everything that I say. And what I say, I mean what I say. So no, I didn't go see the Marvels. I'm not going to go see the Marvels. There's no reason for me to see the Marvels with what I know. I'm not going to chirp that up because in my mind, if I sign off on what they did to the Marvels, then I'm okay with, watch this, nobody can tell me why Lamar Hoskins is dead. Yeah, you can tell me that's what happened in the Disney Plus series, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but you can't tell me why Lamar Hoskins is dead. You can't tell me why Lamar Hoskins was sacrificed just to move the story along. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but I'm a comic book fan. I know that was John Walker's family that took a dirt nap to get John to go over the edge. It wasn't the brother that had to be sacrificed. So what am I looking at? What am I supposed to be saying? Because if I keep saying I'm okay with stuff, when do they stop? When do I get the respect? Because as I look here, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong, I'm down to Captain America Civil War. The next movie that's up is Doctor Strange. Tell me, as somebody of African American descent, what significant role have you played in the MCU thus far? You're a comic book fan. You've always wanted to be a superhero as a kid. That's been one of your secret fantasies. Come on, man, let's stop the foolishness. I didn't tie towels around my damn neck being either Batman or damn Superman going down a damn sliding board. Come on, man. Let's not do that. So now here it is. The first time I came around was in 2008, and I ain't doing nothing. That don't sit right in my spirit. That don't sit. All I want to do is be able to do what the other person doing. I want to fight for truth, justice in the American way. Hell, I did it as a Marine. I can't do it as a superhero. Anyway, so we got Doctor Strange. Once again, I had questions, but I like the casting. Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh, that's Stephen Strange. It is. Yeah, they did that one. Like they got that one. The attitude, all that, like the mannerisms, like he almost act like he used to read Doctor Strange comic book back. I didn't watch the Marvels. I probably won't ever, but my biggest fear is that they're going to turn Monica into a sidekick like Falcon. Okay, now that's a fair assessment. A sidekick like Falcon. You're afraid they're going to turn Monica into a sidekick like Falcon. I want to make sure I got that, Zangbito, because I want to talk about that. Let me see. Disney could add Hunter finally and make him Black Panther if there is no protest or pushback. You're going to get protests. You're going to get pushback because I don't believe it's that many people know who the hell Hunter is. All they're going to say is it's this white dude. I don't think it's that many people that know T'Challa has an older stepbrother. I'm sorry, an older adopted brother. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I don't believe that many people, even though they call themselves Black Panther fans, know that T'Challa has an older adopted brother, let alone an older white adopted brother. I don't believe they know that. I don't. Just like I don't believe they know a damn thing about Casper Cole. I don't. They could give you Black Panther 3 with a random Black Panther costume just in New York, and this biracial brother put it on, and you would see, in my opinion, you would see way too many self-professed Black Panther fans lose their collective ish. Meanwhile, the Black Panther comic book fans, we sit there like this. I see what you're doing. But facts I completely understand. Yeah, Coulson's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. fought more Earth-based metahuman. They did. And the Avengers did. Make that make sense. I can't, Mr. Martin. I can't make that make sense. So I agree. I agree with that. Oh, absolutely. And like I said, if I had to do it all over again, I would. Hunter has Make sure I got it. Hunter has a better right to the mantle than M'Baku or Killmonger. I know he would damn sure kill either one of them trying to make a move for that mantle. That's the sad part. I wish you would raise up on T'Challa with Hunter sitting right there. Hunter truly is that dude. Don't nobody get to whoop our brother's ass but me. When the leads, the plant folks try to raise up on Wakanda, you seen Hunter bring the Hatu Zadaze to Wakanda for one reason and one reason only. Hell no. Hell no. And that's that other part that I wish we would get with Hunter. I think it's a lot of meat on the bone. I'm going to use this Steph Curry head sculpt for Casper Cole. You know what? You ready? Woo! So everybody that bought the Black Panther action figure from Civil War, everybody that bought that Black Panther action figure, I'm going to say it one more time. Everybody that bought that Black Panther action figure who was a fan of Bridgerton, the show that used to come on Netflix, everybody knows that head sculpt, while it's supposed to look like Chadwick Boseman, it actually looks like Regé-Jean Page. Oh, man. Shout out to my brother Sinclair the Wolf, because I put that out a long time ago. I said, did Regé-Jean Page, did you audition for Black Panther? Because why? That's not Chadwick Boseman. No. That ain't Chadwick Boseman. No, bro, that's you. That's you. I got two head sculpts of Regé-Jean Page. One from that Captain America and the other one from his role in Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I don't know what they had going on with that one. Well, look, MCU needs to get out of space. Also leave time travel stuff alone. My wife has issues with the treatment of Wanda and Natasha. I can't say your wife is wrong. In my opinion, Scarlett Johansson did not get the respect she was due. Natasha Romanoff, the movie, Black Widow movie, was okay, but to me, by and large, that was just them giving her a movie to get her out of their hair. She deserved better than that. She absolutely did. She deserved, in my opinion, either give her her own movie or give her what you gave Hawkeye. But that, I wasn't feeling that. And I didn't even like what they did with Taskmaster, because to me, that was, you're trying to pander. You're not getting the character right. But we're going to get there. But MCU fans were gung-ho about them taking over for T'Challa. Kamoyo the Zodiac should have been an ongoing threat, at either overt or covert, over the 15 years. Yes, all of that. Let me get back to this, though. When you said this about Zangito, when you said this about Sidekick. So in this video, what I've been talking about is like my frustration. Like, I want to be a superhero. I want to be a major superhero. But let's break this down. And I want to make sure, because Zangito, you said it. I want to make sure I quote you right. I don't want to say anything wrong about what you said. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get back to these notes. Turn Monica into a sidekick like Falcon. Okay. So T'Challa's off the reservation. Let's have an honest conversation. What Black character in the MCU, and we can put Shuri in that box, the same box that we put T'Challa in and everything. She has been the Black Panther, so we're not going to act like that. What Black character isn't a side character in the MCU as it stands right now? When you say you don't, Monica is a side character. She doesn't have her own show. She came in with WandaVision. As it stands right now, Monica is a side character. We don't want to call her a sidekick. She's a side character. She's not a primary character. In the movie, she's third tier. People can say what they want to about it, and I don't know if anybody's broke down the screen time yet, but it's Carol's movie. Kamala's the second star. She's third tier. You don't really get that much character development. I know people gonna say, yeah, I hear what you're saying, but you don't really know that much about Monica. And you ain't really getting Monica's story. You getting what somebody just want to give you just for you to be pacified. And if that's all it is, you just want to be pacified, then you ain't got to worry about getting respect, because you can't be pacified and get respect at the same time. It don't work like that. You either get the respect or you get pacified. You got to pick one. But we got Doctor Strange. Like I said, Doctor Strange to me was a good movie. November 2016. Cumberbatch, he did his thing. I liked everybody in that movie. Wong was sensational. Morton, hey, my brother, he's a what is he? Side character. He still did his thing. No, Chidi Aquafor, something like that. Cheweldy, but he did his thing, and he's a phenomenal actor in anything. And the Inside Job, he's a phenomenal. I love him in the Inside Job. The way him and Denzel Washington were looking at people. The scene when he was looking at the chick with the, never mind. I might need to watch that tonight. But he's a phenomenal actor. The one thing that people had upset about, that they were upset about, I understand the change that Marvel made. Not necessarily saying I agree with the specific change, but I understand the change. The ancient one. That, by and large, was what everybody had to say. The ancient one. That was the problem that they had. It was a good movie. Good movie, good script. I think who we're looking at, Scott Derrickson, did your thing. Okay, I'm 2 movies into phase 3. I'm not suffering from superhero fatigue. I got Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Did not know how they was gonna pull off this whole ego to living planet thing. I did. I was kind of nervous. They made it work. Sylvester Stallone was in the movie. Now, I'm a Rocky fan. That's a win for me. I done seen a lot of Sylvester Stallone. Tango and Cash. Is that the first time that we didn't got Sylvester Stallone and Kurt Russell in the same movie since Tango and Cash? Tango and Cash. And then we got the payoff. If you a fan of the original Guardians of the Galaxy, you like what they gave us at the end. You said, if we could just get y'all in a movie. Give us a flashback movie, a movie that takes place in the past, a Guardians of the Galaxy movie with the original team from back in the day. We eat that on up. But yes, by and large, I agree with y'all. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I still would have liked to have seen Drax put hands on somebody, but at least we ain't got people dancing their way to a victory. We ain't got that no more. So, hey, it was a decent script. It's a decent script. I'm not mad. Theo's right. She doesn't get enough screen time since I saw the movie. I can tell you for sure. Yeah. And I don't want to do that part, because if I do this part right here, if I say character screen time, if I do this, hold on, let me find it. Ooh, boy, y'all bet. Ooh. They got Miss Marvel, but look here. Ain't nobody gonna tell me right now, but I don't see it right now for the Marvels. But let me see, screen time. Let me see. Captain Marvel 2. Let me see. Captain Marvel 2. Because ain't nobody telling me. But I believe you. You said Monica had the least amount of screen time. Ain't nobody said that. Captain Marvel 2. 2 actors. Because that's what everybody did with last year with T'Challa. Everybody broke it down. It's like everybody broke the thing down about how much time. Let me see. Imani, 6th episode. Great how fans, but just how much time would the actress get on screen? It looked like it could be a good chunk. At her Marvel screen time in an interview, Miss Marvel actress realized how she didn't realize her role in Marvel was going to be more than a cameo. Had a hunch. Disney screen time. Neil DaCosta. You don't really give any minutes. I'm trying to get it, Brian Tiana, the same standing next to them. Anytime she had it, no, don't want to give me no time. I guess we still sifting through it. That's what we did last year. We looked and realized that T'Challa didn't have the most screen time in his own damn movie. So and I voiced that concern. Let's see here. Fans unhappy over Park Seo-joon's brief screen time in the Marvels. Let's see. It's less than the time it takes to cook a cup of noodles. Damn, sound like Bass. They put him in a lot of promos for 3 minutes. Let's see here. So, the Marvels also stars Brie Larson. So they're not, I guess he only, let me see. I'm going to do Tiana Paris. Can we do that? Tiana Paris, screen time. Paris. We're going to do that screen time in the Marvel. Screen time in the Marvel. Screen time in the Marvels. Just trying to see here. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything about the screen time. But you said, when they're, I'm not sure if they're calling it Captain Marvel 2. I was just trying to see it, type it under the Marvels. I was just trying to look for it. Miss Marvel's for little girls, basically. Well, Guardians of the Galaxy messed me up because I was hoping for major victory, but they didn't have my favorite. No, you're not gonna get that. Best only getting name dropped in the movies is atrocious. Best only get, man, she was in Love and Thunder. Once again, I want to see my goddess. Like, I can't see Bass. I got a whole damn series with Khonshu. Not knocking that. I'm not mad at that. I'm not. But in the before you got Khonshu, you had Black Panther. You got the Black Panther movie. You got T'Challa showing up in Civil War. You got What If. You got Bass. Bass ain't even really show up in the first Black Panther movie. She's an integral part of the character storyline, and she MIA. What am I? Never mind. I see you about to get. Never mind. You about to get me? I'll stop. 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 I don't want to do that. Boy, look, you about to get me go somewhere. I don't want to do that. Stop. Stop. I don't want to do that. I'm gonna stay right there. So, you got, boy, look. So I'm looking at Marvel movies, not because that's where I was. I'm looking at Marvel movies. So I'm sitting up here saying to myself, I'm like, I just want to see me. And after Guardians of the Galaxy 2, I got Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm not mad. I like Spider-Man Homecoming. Truth be told, every Spider-Man comic book fans know by and large, this ain't Peter Parker. We don't know who the hell this is. This is somebody's version of what they want in the MCU. That ain't Peter Parker. That ain't, once again, race swap Mary Jane. I didn't ask for that. I don't want that. I want the redhead with the dimples. I want the redhead with the dimples, the nice and the curvy body. That's what I want. I want the redhead to look more like the action figure that I got. Yeah. That's I don't want her. I don't. I didn't want that. I'm not asking for that. So when folks be like, oh yeah, I know. I don't know one Black comic book fan that wants anybody to be race swap. I've talked to quite a few, and I ain't heard. Now, MCU fan, that's something different. But I ain't talked to one black comic book fan yet that wants a character that's not black to all of a sudden be black. Know why? Because we read comics. That character is never going to do that in the comic. Don't nobody, please don't mention Wallace West. I don't know one black person crazy about that character. Maybe the action figure, but Wallace over Wally, no. So I don't. No, you good, Zay Beetle. I'm shocked, but my guy Chill actually. I'm over here. What's going on, Connoisseur? Triple salute. Lack of Red Skull, no Moses Magnum, no Magia, no Zodiac, nothing. Yeah, we got a skinnies in there. Yeah, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. So they gave us Spider-Man Homecoming. And once again, can we give it up for Michael Keaton? Like, damn. Like that, bro. You him. You him. Like, folks need to put some respect on your name. You him. What else? Oh, what was it? Gabrielle Beauvais, young lady from Jamie Foxx show. Anyway, was it Spider-Man? Was it good? Was it good? It was good. Was it Spider-Man though? We got a race swap in there. Y'all already know I'm feeling. Flag already been planted down. Like, what is we doing? What is we doing? Michael Keaton acts with intent. Man, that's a bad dude. That is a bad dude. So it was a good movie. If you're a Spider-Man comic book fan, you know the issues that you had with that portrayal of Spider-Man. You're probably more of a Andrew Garfield fan or a Tobey Maguire fan. Those are more true to the Spider-Man mythos and what was there. So, but that's for the Spider-Man fan. Like I said, it was all right. I'm still not suffering from superhero fatigue though. This September 2017. It is. Now, we started this in 2008. Now, that's 9 years. I ain't tired yet. Then I got Thor Ragnarok. Hella, not Thor's sister. Good story. Great acting. What they gave us, the little payoff, Planet Hulk. I wasn't mad at that. Contest of Champions. I see how everybody did that. Taika Waititi, you clearly read Thor comic books because you put a whole bunch of storylines in one comic, in one movie. You did, and somehow got it to work. Somehow got it to work. I don't know how, but you did it. You put a whole bunch of storyline, and somehow you got it to work. Listen, there was the right amount of comedy in that movie because it was some. Hella was real solid. Yeah, there was some comedy in that movie, but when Odin passed, you felt that. When Loki and Thor were hurt, him gone, you felt that. When Heimdall was leading the Asgardians away from Hela's army, you felt that. When the Executioner, now that was a piss poor Executioner, now damn. Like, how you get everything right with the Executioner? Everything, the look, the costume, everything, except for the character portrayal. Like, that was it. But when the Executioner jumped off, Scourge had the M16s. I call them M16. Bro, you felt that. You felt that. You did. You felt that. That was a solid movie. That was a solid movie. It was. Like I said, I don't know how you put all that in there, but you did, and you made it do what it do. I'm still not suffering from superhero fatigue though. I'm not tired at all. I ain't. As a matter of fact, I really feel like I'm getting my second win. I do. Then you give me Black Panther. Who the hell is in Jobu? Now, some folks don't know what that joke means. They don't know that's a running joke. But for those that's been rocking with me for a minute right now, they knew damn good and well I was pissed right then, right there. Where's Sion? I'm a Black Panther fan. I'm not budging, not one damn bit. You ain't have to do none of that to make nothing look good. You ain't have to updating him for what? Where the fuck is Sion? You can give me Bucky with Cap. You can give me James Rose with Tony. You can give me Pepper with Tony. You can give me Happy Hogan with Tony. Where the fuck is Sion? It wasn't a laughing matter. It stopped being funny at that point in time. Because I like, you finna fuck around with something you don't know what you fucking with. It's too many people that don't read about this damn character. And you starting off with some bullshit. We ain't even 5 minutes into the damn movie. And then you got his brother killing him. What the fuck was that for? You got people looking at that damn movie thinking that that's what it is because they don't pick up a damn comic book. They don't know how close of a relationship that Sion and T'Challa had. They could give two damns. They more concerned about what's going on P-Valley. Damn BMF. Don't get me started. It's way too many people that can't act like they do, don't give two damns. After today, don't say a damn thing to me. Keep it a buck. If you can't keep it a buck, then keep it a fuck. Get the fuck on. Still to this damn day, who the hell is in Jobu? Can't nobody tell me. Don't tell me not a damn thing about that damn comic book because I was reading Black Panther comic book way before the MCU thought about putting T'Challa in it. So who the fuck is in Jobu? It ain't Sion, and that's all that matters. It ain't the honorable brother that raised his nephew and his niece and his adopted nephew. It ain't him. So that's bullshit. Not superhero fatigue, but I'm a Black Panther fan. And I saw that character get fucked over in his own damn movie like nobody else did. And ain't none of y'all say shit. You still ain't saying shit. Didn't even get the character in his own damn movie like he was supposed to. And just because they want to lie and fill your head up full of bullshit, you sign off on the character's damn death warrant. Your own damn people can't even be trusted to take pride in the character that's supposed to be them. Y'all get on my last fucking nerves. Don't say shit to me. Don't say nothing else to me. Your word ain't worth shit. I'm pissed about that one. I'm pissed because I know folks, rightfully so, give two fucks like they give a fuck about Steve Rogers. You would never fuck with Steve Rogers like they was allowed to fuck with T'Challa. You would never sign up for them killing off any of them damn characters, regardless of who passed, like you did for T'Challa. So I don't want to hear shit. I don't even want to talk about him no more. I don't. Because what it's going to take to get him recast ain't enough got the conviction to do it. You don't know what it takes. So I don't even want to talk about it. I don't. Like, I don't even want to make this about no Black Panther video. I don't. But don't ask me shit about T'Challa. Don't ask me shit about Chadwick Boseman. Don't. You're not going to do what it takes to get it done. Ain't got the heart of a lion, let alone the heart of a panther. So, no, not doing that. But what did I take from Black Panther? Aside from the obvious. For a character, by and large, that people claim to like, but to a degree didn't know, we chose to make the villain sympathetic. We had no clear-cut distinction between the hero and the villain. We painted the villain just as noble as the hero. Michael B. Jordan. Now, Michael B. Jordan, I believe, could play a sadistic homicidal maniac, which is what Eric Killmonger is. That's not what we made him. No, we made him a sympathetic hero, taking on all the plights of brothers and sisters here in America to justify him going on the killing rampage. Nobody tunes into the fact that he said, I killed hundreds just to get next to you. Nobody locks into that. We just lock in what he was saying. He killed people that hadn't done a damn thing to him just to get to T'Challa. He was part of the problem. He said he was, but nobody locks into that. No, we think what he did to get to T'Challa was justified because of what happened to his father. Really? Really? Why? Okay. Nobody locks into the fact that when Everett Ross was about to die, they just took off a Komoyo bead and put it in his back and saved him. Nobody locks into the fact that T'Challa had Komoyo beads when Eric was right there in his lap and Eric just died. It's cute. Just so we can get that speech. You could have got that fancy ass speech he gave at the end with his ass being in a stasis chamber, just like Bucky at the end of Captain America Civil War. You know, Captain America Civil War, the movie where we got to see Black Panther the first time around. Black Panther comic book fans were checking off every fucking thing that went wrong in that damn movie. And every time Casual say something to us, we just give you the side eye. We just give you the side eye because you're telling us everything we need to know about you as a person. You're not to be trusted. You'd rather be entertained than educated. That's what you're telling us. You're more concerned about style, pomp, and circumstance than knowledge. That's what you're telling us. You ain't telling us nothing different. Some folks that went to go see that movie still ain't picked up a Black Panther comic book. Have not. Some people that went to go pick up that movie, they still don't give two damns about the character. Some people that went to go pick up that movie ain't learned not one damn language in a foreign African language, which was crazy because they was using real languages. But you want to run up behind everything that's fucking fake. Okay, cool. Avengers Infinity War. You know I like this. I'm not suffering from superhero fatigue now. We on year 10. Even with what I've had to say about movies so far, I'm not suffering from superhero fatigue. Avengers Infinity War, run it. Everybody named mama finna be in it, run it. The Thanos and the Black, Thanos finna put knees to necks. Man, bring it. I'm here for it. Sign me up. Sign me up. Now, that said, hold on, let me keep up with it. Thank you. Let me see. I said it once, I say it again. The general black public liked the idea of Wakanda more than they liked T'Challa, which was crazy when you consider that Nate said for people to like Wakanda, they had to first fall in love with T'Challa. I think we just wanted them to fall in love with never mind. Yep, and was happy just for a movie. Yep. Yeah, that whole sequence of T'Chaka killing his brother to set up Killmonger was Ryan Coogler's lack of ability to think outside some Oakland hood stuff. Didn't even make sense to me. Superhuman, cat-like. Who got a cat? No. Who got a cat? Me and my wife just got a cat last week. His name is Trouble. He's black. Got, black and white. He's black. Got black nose and everything. Got like a little white stomach, little pouch up under his neck and everything like that. Got his toes are white. His feet, the toes on the feet white. But by and large, he's a black cat. White whiskers. Who got a cat? You ever played with your cat? Because Trouble ain't but 4 months old. If Trouble hit me with them claws, and he fast, like I do like this, but I move my hand quick as hell. Because if Trouble cat, and he's just a cat. He's just a cat. He's just a cat. He 4 months. He's just a cat. Kitten, if you will. T'Chaka was a whole grown ass Black Panther, superhuman. And that was it. I seen Cap going down the stairwell with Bucky, taking the gun out of Bucky's hand, talking about, come on, man. Come on. Cap doing everything he can. Cap didn't disarm Bucky I don't know how many damn times. Wait, we saw Bucky disarm John Walker. Didn't we see it? Remember when they was in the little area and everything like that? Little area. It was him and Sam, and John had just did that right there. And you remember Bucky had the thing, and he took the gun. Bucky took a gun off of John Walker. But T'Chaka can't take a gun off of Njoku. No, why? Because his name is Njoku. I bet if that was Sion, T'Chaka would have just disarmed him if that was Sion. T'Chaka killed his ass because that wasn't his damn brother. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. That's it. Still not suffering from superhero fatigue, though. I'm still good. I'm still thirsty. Avengers Infinity War. Like I said, I got everybody in my minute. I am. I got Spider-Man. I get to see Spider-Man new costume. I got the Guardians of the Galaxy. I do. I'm good. Like I'm real good. I got the Dora Milaje. Oh my good God Almighty. What my girl Danielle girl was it? Why was she up there all this time? Did y'all not like the way what's my girl name? Y'all didn't like the way Okoye and Natalie was fighting Proxima Midnight. Oh man, listen here, that did something for me. Like I like that scene. Did Wanda came down? I like that scene. I did. I liked it. I liked it. I ain't gonna lie. I was eating that up. I was. I really rich Star-Lord. Damn. Somebody said, Miss Nia DaCosta actually said it was Cap's fault. It was Star-Lord's fault. How is it not Star-Lord's fault? The battle was literally won right there on Titan. How is that not Star-Lord's fault? Like, they've won. Game over. That's it. I said it before, I said it again. You talking about they should have did something with the time. They should have took something with the stone, the Mind Stone out of Vision's head. You saw it. Wanda took it out. You got your wish. It was destroyed. Thanos popped up. Thanos wasn't there when Wanda destroyed that damn time stone. No, he showed up after that. Vision was right there. You know what that means? Do you know what that means? That means that if Thanos finds the Vision's body, regardless of where it's at, regardless of how long the Mind Stone has been disintegrated, he's going to go right to the Vision's body. Like they would have literally had to destroy his body, and nobody would have been. They couldn't have told him where it was, because once he gets to the body, he's just gonna do this. He's got the time stone, Mr. Costa. You didn't think that he got the time stone? That's literally what he did. He put everything back together, plucked it out the Vision's head. It wasn't Steve's fault. No, it was literally Star-Lord's fault. Because he ain't got the time stone if he ain't got the Infinity Gauntlet. And he ain't got the Infinity Gauntlet if Peter just keeps his shit together and let folks do what they go. No, he got to hit him upside the head. Over and over. Like the first knock upside his head wasn't it. No, I need to hit him about 5 or 6 more times just to get him conscious for everything to go left. No, that was Star-Lord's fault. You're not going to be able to. I didn't skip the head though. That said, no, right there in that movie, Infinity War, we liked it. Anybody suffering from superhero fatigue so far? Because it's 2018. Y'all let me know in the comment section if y'all suffering. And Jobu was a dumb plot very much so. Kamoyo May should have been on Illuminati on Doctor Strange 2. She might get Wanda that work. Steve got conflict resolution, but T'Chaka doesn't. Interesting at all. My baby 6 weeks. You got a cat, man. Listen, I'm a cat person. My wife low-key kind of upset with me because I've had cats before, she hasn't. And the cat took to me because I knew you got to let the cat get used to you and everything like that. You want the cat to be independent, but you got to let the cat get used to you. They got to get you set and everything like that. So listen, cats, boy, look, I love them. So Mud Deer T'Challa getting dusted in Infinity War pissed me off. I think every Black Panther fan got upset, and I'm not going to say we were wrong to be upset. I'm not going to say we were right to be upset. I just know every Black Panther fan got upset that he was dusted. And I know the fact that he got dusted, then just to be killed off, I don't think that sits right in any Black Panther spirit, because every Black Panther fan says he's died 3 times. He's died 3 times. That's what you hear quite a few Black Panthers saying. He died in his own movie. He died in Infinity War, and he died in Black Panther 2. You never gave that dude a shot. That's what fans gonna say. Now, Marvel, you got to deal with that, because if you think it's financially feasible for you to keep doing what you're doing, you do what you're gonna do. My line is in the sand. I'm not moving. But I'm not suffering from superhero fatigue either. Badass movies, maybe. Superhero fatigue, no. We get Ant-Man and the Wasp. Did y'all watch it? I got it on Blu-ray. I did. Ant-Man and the Wasp. Lawrence Fishburne is in that movie. Would have liked to have gotten to see Bill Foster do something. Would have. This is Lawrence Fishburne. The last battle versus Thanos in Infinity War was uncoordinated. All those military strategies, Cap, Thor, Okoye, Rhodey, that they take Thanos on one-on-one. I was trying to figure out what Thor was when Thanos came over there with a vision was. I was like, damn, we got Bruce in a Hulkbuster outfit. He didn't took care of two folks. Like that. I skipped that, man. You know, I'm looking like Bruce holding it down in the Hulkbuster with one arm. Bruce making it do what it do. Where you at, Thor? We need damn them Night Riders over there. We need you over here with vision. And then where the hell was he? He show up. I would have went for the head. Yeah, still. No, I'd have went for the head. Because I'm like, if I go for the head, even if he snap, I can snap him back. But I'd have went for the head. I chopped the arm off. I'd have went for the head. And I'm probably going for the head. I'm not throwing the axe. I'm probably going head, because he said he had the Thanos killing weapon. That was the thing. I need a Thanos killing weapon. Well, you got the Thanos killing weapon. I ain't throwing nothing. He finna kill me. And you know what? That's crazy. Because Stormbreaker actually worked better in Infinity War than it did in Endgame. Am I wrong? Was Stormbreaker not more effective against Thanos in Infinity War than it was in Endgame? Because Thor was trying to handle his business with Stormbreaker, and Thanos wasn't feeling none of that. I could be wrong. I could absolutely wrong. But Ant-Man and the Wasp, I liked it. I can't say I was necessarily a fan of the Ghost, how he supposed to be a male. I'm not a fan of gender swaps either. Because at some point in time, somebody's not gonna want that female character swapped, and I'm gonna be sitting here looking like Thor got nerfed in Endgame. Oh, he did something happen. I'm trying to figure out what was going on. I was like, it's y'all. So you got Mjolnir, Stormbreaker, Cap, Shield, and Iron Man. Oh, and he ain't got not one Infinity Gauntlet. Okay. But Ant-Man and the Wasp, it was a solid movie. I'm not mad. Everybody did what they were supposed to do. Peyton Reed, once again, decent job. I'm not mad. Not suffering from superhero fatigue. Captain Marvel. I don't have a problem with Brie Larson, so we're not doing this whole Brie Larson thing. I think Brie Larson is a great actress. I do. So I'm not doing that. All I'm going to do is address the facts. Marvel was gender swap. I'm a man. Monica Rambeau, father, Frank Rambeau, MIA. I'm a man. Maria Rambeau is portrayed as a single black mother. In the comics, she has a husband. They in their 50s. I'm a husband, black. That ain't been resolved yet. I'm not speaking for nobody else. But I already got an issue with this movie, and we ain't even started the movie yet. I'm not going to like it. It doesn't respect the source material. It doesn't respect me as a comic book fan. It doesn't respect me as a man. We're not having this conversation about a movie that disrespects a woman. No, we're going to understand what that is. We're going to call that for what that is. And everybody's pretty much going to acknowledge that that's exactly what that is. Well, this was a movie that disrespected men. Damn all that other stuff about wanting to call me misogynistic. No, I got too many legitimate gripes. Marvel was gender bent. As far as I'm concerned, Captain Marvel was race swap. Captain Marvel was race swap. You just don't see it that way because you can't appreciate the fact that Monica Rambeau was the first female Captain Marvel. You don't lock into that. She was race swap. Your first female lead character got race swapped. They did it right in front of you. And you didn't say nothing. Because you got caught up on the fact that Carol Danvers came first in the comics. Monica was the first Captain Marvel. In one movie, they gender bent Marvel and race swap Captain Marvel. In one movie, they shitted on two demographics. And only one demographic got pissed. When we say that one more time, in one movie, they took a shit on two demographics, but only one demographic got pissed. That was the male demographic. The male demographic got 38 hot. The black demographic ain't say shit. You gotta, I know why. Now that's the sad part. I know why the black demographic didn't say anything. Tell the truth and shame the devil. This is when people gonna get in their feelings. Black demographic didn't say nothing because you got a black female on screen. You had two. That's the same play they ran back in the day when they said, if you want to keep your house, put your husband out. That's the same play. So happy to see you on the screen. You couldn't give two damns about the black male. That ain't what you got in Black Panther. If a male made a complaint about Black Panther, the question he asked was, why is Nakia a member of the Hatut Zraze? She's not a war dog. She used to be a Dora. She got kicked out because she couldn't keep her hands to herself when it came to T'Challa, and she tried to kill Monica Lynn. That's what that was. She ain't never been a war dog. But you didn't really care though, did you? The more females, the merrier. You didn't care if the males got treated right. No, long as the black women got their shine, you didn't really give two damns about the black male. And I'm not saying this about black female comic book fans. No, black female comic book fans with 38 hot. No, these are the black casual fans, the black female casual fans that just want black. Ooh, girl, look at me, roar black magic. Yeah, ooh, girl, That's who that was for. You ain't making them no money. You didn't spend it all on your outfit to go to the movie. You ain't spending no money on no merch. So that's what people got mad about Captain Marvel. And nobody wanted to address that. People still don't like talking about that. Marvel got young black girls had the real life women of Hidden Figures, but young black males couldn't get a genius T'Challa. Why? Because we black males. NG, I skipped Captain Marvel as well. Brie has never impressed me as a superhero. I'm sure she's a fine actress. All I say is I like on Kong Skull Island. I'd be like that. I mean, she did. How come we can buy Clint and Nat as platonic friends who loved each other, but a male Marvel couldn't have that type of relationship with Carol? Watch this. I'll go back with it like this. Remember the flashback scene that they gave us? It was during the opening credits of The Incredible Hulk. It worked. Remember the flashback scene that they gave us with X-Men Origins of Wolverine, something like that. X-Men Origins Wolverine. Remember that one? And they gave us the origin during the opening credits. You know that would have worked for Captain Marvel. You ain't got to tell us everything. We don't need that big build up of a story. You could have easily gave us the opening credit scene where we see her, don't know what she's talking about. We see her talking to Marvel, an explosion goes off. He grabs her. We could have said he died. We know he died in the comics. All you would have had to have was a name badge to say Marvel, and we'd be like, oh, damn, that's Marvel. He could have died right then and there. Powers passed from him to Carol. We'd be like, oh, okay. Well, nobody said nothing. Well, nobody said nothing. Why did you introduce Monica Rambeau if you weren't going to do it right? You introduced her as a child. We know Monica Rambeau got introduced to us as an adult. Her mom and dad were already middle-aged. She worked for the New Orleans Harbor Patrol. She was the lieutenant. She was the lieutenant that couldn't get promoted because the men were male chauvinist pigs where she worked at. She was. And she was the one that was getting supported. And this is why this is important. She was getting support from both her mother and father, emotional support, which is kind of what she gets in Eve Ewing's Limited Photon series. She gets emotional support and love from both her mother and father. We don't want that. That's not good Black representation. It's not significant. It don't mean anything. We can do without it. That's what that should have been in the first Captain Marvel movie. We didn't get none of that. No, as I said before, you would have thought that Maria and Carol had Monica, especially the way Monica was mad at Carol. There wasn't no father in the picture. You would have swore, and they gonna be like, Theo, don't do that. No, you would have swore that Carol and Maria were Monica's parents. What lie? Zane Beto, that's Monica Land, the singer. Speaking of Monica, she should have been T'Challa's love interest, not Nakia. Facts. I think he's talking about Young Black. So that's what I'm looking at Captain Marvel. And even with me knowing all that was wrong with Captain Marvel, I understand why people were mad. See, that's the other thing. When you step outside the box, you can sit back and understand why people might have a problem with something and keep telling people that's the problem with it. But Marvel is on that superhero kick right now. Nobody's thinking about, watch this. Remember when I said earlier that folks like to talk about what was it that I was talking about? Folks like to bring up this issue in regards to superheroes, how they feel. No, nobody is having superhero fatigue. As Second Street Marvel alluded to, we've been reading comics for 80 years. We tired of them in 15. That's not how that works. You sitting up here with Captain Marvel, and you really could have kept Monica Rambeau out of the story and just made it about Carol. That's what you should have did. Avengers Endgame, you sandwich Captain Marvel in between that. Now, people like to talk about how much money Captain Marvel made, but nobody wants to talk about how it got there. It was sandwiched between Infinity War and Endgame. And it was supposed to be a story that was significant, needed to be watched for her to make sense showing up in Endgame. Are we really critical thinkers? Are we really thinking Captain Marvel makes that money if she ain't sandwiched, if that movie ain't sandwiched between Infinity War and Endgame? Be honest. Be honest, because you watched the movie. I watched the movie. Is it really doing the numbers that it did if it's not sandwiched between those two movies and promoted as a necessity to watch? Either way, I don't think we're suffering from superhero fatigue. It's 2019. We've been at this for 11 years now. Who's tired? Spider-Man Far From Home. Did you like it? You suffering from superhero fatigue at this point? What, Jake Gyllenhaal is playing Mysterio? Another phenomenal outing by Tom Holland. The script was what the script was. We got to see him, Spider-Man, on vacation and everything. Did you like the movie? Were you tired? I don't think people were hollering superhero fatigue. It's 2019. We've been at it for 11 years now. I don't think anybody's hollering that they upset. I stopped reading comics in 2010 for a reason. Marvel started messing with all my favorite X-Men and Guardians of the Galaxy and Miguel O'Hara. I know they did. I know they did. I feel you. Yeah, I got Rainbow Mafia vibes with Kara, Maria, and Monica too. And watch this. And I'm not even trying to put it like that, but you got Monica staring there looking at both of them. Like, I get that being her mama's friend and all like that, but Monica's at the age where it's like we're not asking no questions about where dad at. I guess it's one night stand. He just smashed, which makes it look bad because when you sitting up here, why Carol ain't pregnant? Think about that whole setup. Think about that whole setup because both of them Air Force pilots. And this be the part that I don't be wanting to do because people don't look at stuff. They not understanding what's being presented to them on the plate. Both of them Air Force pilots. Both of them. So, and they homegirls. So they both went out. And that's like they went out on the town one night and Carol didn't get with nobody because Carol she too strong-minded. But Maria did, and he dipped. So she made a bad decision. He gone. Just kid right there. Girl at that. Like, damn. Like, you left your daughter there? So, I just want to make sure I'm clear. Maria got a daughter, no father. Sam's sister got 2 sons, no father. Well, I'm a black father, so I'm trying to figure out when I'm supposed to be pissed because I'm still looking at this. I'm still calling it out. What is it, 2019? I'm not on YouTube like that right now. I mean, I'm on YouTube, but I ain't really on YouTube like that to point this stuff out like this. I am on YouTube, but not like that. Maria was hot in ass and damn, you took me back. Hot in the ass. You took me back with that one. I be listening in, but I have to go film for Native American. No, you be doing your thing, man. You be doing your thing. Ain't nobody talking about that. No, you got to handle your business. But keep up the good work tonight. I do the Native American Werewolf by Night, but I'm still here. That's what's up. In the comments with Carol and Marvell, briefly lovers. Lamar Hoskins killed in 2 seconds. And ain't nobody talk about Lamar Hoskins. I know who did talk about Lamar Hoskins. I do. I know who talked about Lamar Hoskins. It wasn't too many people knew Lamar Hoskins' rank. I'm just going to say that. Wasn't too many people knew his rank. And after I said what his rank was, they still didn't know what I mean. It was only people that had been in the military that knew. And after I pointed it out, there were people that were veterans, various ethnicities, pissed off about how Lamar Hoskins got treated. But those were veterans. And quite a few of those veterans that were pissed off about how Lamar Hoskins got treated, they don't look like me. They understand the significance of an E9, a sergeant major. But those that look like me, well, okay, you see where I keep drawing the line in the sand? People keep telling me it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So when is it supposed to stop being okay for me? When am I supposed to say enough is enough? Everything that I'm pointing out. Now, mind you, I'm not suffering from superhero fatigue, but what I'm asking you, Cornelius, is when am I? All this right here, black man, black veteran, black father. When am I? When am I supposed to say, damn it, I'm done? It's a rhetorical question. Because if all that stuff means something, it's supposed to be something, supposed to mean something to me, then I'm supposed to have been done a long time ago. I can't let my love for superheroes outweigh my love for me. I can't let my love for fictional characters outweigh my love for my real people. That's real. I can't get that back. We play with that. We think we understand the significance of it. No, you don't, because to a degree, not connected to the people that were around in the 60s. If you could talk to people that were cognizant in the 60s, could tell you what those effects were like, you'd be like, oh, I see what you're talking about now. See, it's the difference why every damn thing you get to watch on TV got you looking stupid as hell. Is it art imitates life, or does life imitate art? You see what's out here. You're a young brother. You walk the streets. You live. You listen to the music. You know I'm not lying. Where your R&B at? Where's the excuse me, sir? Where's the excuse me, ma'am? Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Where that at? Where's the thank you for holding the elevator open for me? Thank you for holding. No, you don't get that. You don't get us giving one another the benefit of the doubt that we give other ethnic groups. We don't. We don't even care for our own ethnic group like that. That's why I asked the question. With everything that I pointed out, mind you, I'm an Avengers Endgame. I ain't did Spider-Man Far From Home. When am I? At what point was I supposed to have drawn the line in the sand, knowing what I know as a comic book fan or black comic book? When was I supposed to say, oh, hell? Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I got Sam. He can't get along. Wanda then got the Vision then got money for a whole damn plot. People gonna say, well, Wanda created the house. She didn't create the plot. She didn't create the deed. He paid for it. How? Him and Sam were both there, Avengers at the same time. We remember that little scene at the end of Age of Ultron when Nat was like, you gonna say it? He said, yeah. Avengers. Sam was right there. So was James Rhodes. Sam can't get a loan to fix his boat? Seriously? When was I supposed to be mad and say, man, the hell with this? You sat there and you watched James Rhodes get paralyzed for no damn reason. You saw it. You sat there, you watched it, you paid for it. You sat there and you watched James Rhodes get paralyzed back in 2016. He's still paralyzed. Dude, it's gonna be 2024. Really? Bro, come on, dog. Vibranium sitting right there. Wakanda sitting right there. They can give Sam a brand new set of damn wings. Everett Ross can be saved with a Komodo bead, but me and you gotta take a damn dirt nap and be paralyzed. When I'm supposed to check out? Like, see how much of this am I supposed to be okay with? Like, when do I look at me and say, man, hell, the hell with that? And he's connected. Thank you. Stark Tech. But wait, Tony Stark got him walking around with sorry ass leg braces. That's the best he can do with the dude that got the extremist virus that healed him and Pepper. Him, so he ain't got to wear the arc reactor no more. Pepper, so she ain't got to worry about blowing up. When am I supposed to be, you know what, I'm done? How much money I'm finna keep giving them for me to be respected? Because I've been giving them money since 2008. I've been giving them money since 2008. And the movie tickets been going up. So when do I stop? Is it just a game? What's my responsibility in all this? I asked this question earlier. That's why I want to talk about this. What's my responsibility in all this? I'm a content creator. Hell yeah, I'm a content creator. I'm calling it out. I'm telling you what is going on. I am. I can't help you care. I can just tell you what's going on. But as a black man, and they could heal Agent Ross's spine, not Rhoda. Exactly. This is me asking you as a black man. This ain't me questioning your blackness. See, people are saying, oh, you question. No, I'm not questioning your blackness. I'm just asking you as a black man, when is enough enough? As a black person, the MCU, you like it. I got it. When is enough enough? Rhodey don't have a complexion for the healthcare Tony Pepper. My dog can't get Medicaid. I'm just asking the question though. Like, if I know if I'm sitting up here and I say, I love all my black people, then am I not supposed to be offended that that Anika didn't show up in the first movie? Knowing that she's the Dora Milaje, am I not supposed to be mad about that? She's the Dora Milaje instructor. She's the one that Okoye answers to. If I know that, shout out to Jonathan Mayberry. If I know that, right, I'm not supposed to be mad about that. Like, I'm not. The fact that Shorty is looking like a whole, I mean, when I say whole, skinny thing, this is not body shaming. She's a warrior princess. That's the way Reginald Hutton designed her. Well, damn, if Reginald designed her like that and the women liked her like that, I'm wrong for being mad at this casting. I'm wrong. I know it's wrong. At what point am I supposed to just say, man, the hell with this? I know they got the Midnight Angels wrong. I know that don't respect Roxanne Gay. Miss Gay wasn't even invited to the damn premiere. She talked about it. She was 38 hot. Well, damn, she's a sister. She a sister. She gave us that. That's the only thing I got when I'm supposed to be mad. Am I supposed to just keep taking it? Keep paying for it? What's my role? What's my responsibility? I can't keep doing that. I can't. I understand some folks just got here. When I say you just got here, you 20-something years old. If you're 20-something years old, you didn't spend 18 of them things in school. So you just got here, right? 30-something. You ain't been rocking with it that long. So I get it. It's new to you. You want to take it. But I'm looking at my age of people, might be 10 years younger, 10 years older. We've been dealing with this before you was born. You looking at just the MCU. We're looking at comics in general. We're looking at superheroes in general. We're just trying to figure out, well, damn, how much longer some folks didn't die waiting for their characters to appear on screen. They ain't never showed up. So folks can call us old all day, damn day long, all they want to. Hell, you help your happy ass get to be this damn age while you're bullshitting. It's something to be said about being past the age of 50, 60, 70, 80 something. It really is something to be celebrated. But damn, I get you not being mad, but I'm not supposed to be mad. This is what we've been dealing with before you was born. Like I said, Mantis was our black superhero and he was paralyzed. That sound familiar to you? A black paralyzed superhero? You could also argue that Wakanda science could have healed the child. I'm pretty sure Bucky would have given a transfusion that could heal. Absolutely. Hell, Bucky could give Sam, never mind. Give his ass, never mind. Nah, Letitia Wright, Miss Cassie shooting. Better bring back the Terrence. I'm just saying, Wanda giving out whole Falcon. I'm just saying, like, that's the thing. Folks that love superheroes, they're not suffering from superhero fatigue. And that's really what I want to take away from this. If we look at these Marvel movies right here, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man Far From Home. Sure, some of these movies haven't been our favorite movies, but by and large, they were okay. At the very least, they were okay. So it's not that. You just don't want to give good movies anymore. Low-key, you fell off a long time ago because it became about an agenda. You know what movie you could give an Avengers movie with Ant-Man and the Wasp, Hank Pym. The agenda would be no domestic violence. You would want to highlight that domestic violence is wrong. You don't have to tell them, you don't have to push an agenda. You just got to tell a story. Okay, well, we want to talk about members of the LGBTQ. You don't need an agenda. Roxanne Gay got a story right there. That's a Disney Plus series. If you can't make it work for the big screen, you don't need that. You got Hulkling and Wiccan. It's not my fault that you ain't aged them up yet. You ain't got to push no agenda. That story is right there. The Qatari, you can tell it. You ain't brought Alpha Flight yet. Hopefully you'll correct that, because that's something I've been talking about for the longest time. Should have been them instead of Eternals. I don't, y'all, anytime y'all want to give me Nate's job, I'll take it. And honestly, you can give me Nate's job for half the pay. You can give me Nate's job for half the pay. In 2 years time frame, I'm going to want twice the pay because I'm going to be there earned it by then. But yeah, you can give me Nate's job for half the pay. I just need benefits and everything like that. You could have did an Alpha Flight movie. You don't have to push no agenda. Jean-Paul Barbier is right there. You could tell the story about a gay man. You could have told that story about gay men in Wakanda. You missed the moment with Taku and Horatio. You did. And every comic book fan knows it. You stuck on trying to push an agenda. Comic books been pushing agendas since they've been written. They've just been written into the story by people who are actual comic book fans. You're not hiring comic book fans. You don't want to. You don't want to because you're not a comic book fan. None of you are. Understanding finances. That's a different skill set. Being able to navigate the boardroom. That's a different skill set. Being able to write a comic book story. That's different than a Western. That's different than a comedy. That's different than a courtroom drama. As Grandma Tarot likes to say, there's a hero's journey that needs to take place. You've taken that for granted. To the Disney board executives, stop hiring people that just look like you and hire people that want to win. Hire people that want to win. Hire people that love money. Hire people that don't like losing money. Hire people that actually give a damn about their job. But to hire somebody that gives a damn about their job, you got to have somebody that's going to interview them that knows something about their job. Here's what I've come to the conclusion. You got a bunch of rich folks don't know a damn thing about what they just bought. You didn't hire anybody that knew a damn thing about what you just bought. What you should have did was took your happy asses down to your local comic book store and hired one of them. You wouldn't have gotten this situation. But what you did was you hired somebody. You hired the college frat boy. The college frat boy told you in your interview he didn't really read comics like that. But you hired him anyway. You know what you did? You hired somebody that was never going to hire somebody that knew more than he did. And that is the first recipe for failure. You never surround yourself with people that are inferior to you. No, you actually surround yourself with people that are superior to you so you can get the job done and so you can level up your damn self. You failed. You're failing you. You're failing the fans. You're failing the comics. More importantly, which I can't seem to understand, you seem content on failing your damn self. You're going to mess around and sell these IPs to somebody else, and they're going to do what you failed to do, and they're going to make you look stupid with all the money they're going to make. You sell it to Amazon if you want to. Sell it to Amazon if you want to. You won't have to worry about getting them back. Matter of fact, I don't know which one of you boardroom executives I need to be talking to, but you need to push for Amazon to buy Marvel. All the IPs. Every last one of them. Marvel, any executives that work solely for Marvel, you need to push for that as much as possible, because in that way you win. Now you get to go back to writing the comics you're supposed to be writing without agendas, because Amazon don't give two damns. Then you get to put out the movies you're supposed to put out, because Amazon won't give two damns about pushing an agenda. No, what they will give a damn about is the source material that's going to generate them endless funds, endless flows, endless supplies of financial security. That's what they want. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to buy me some Amazon stock because y'all finna F around and find out. Listen, this video, it's not superhero fatigue. Stop telling that damn lie. Second Street Marvel, I salute you on that one because you hit the nail right out the park. It's not superhero fatigue. It never has been superhero fatigue. It never will be superhero fatigue. Truth be told, we can't get enough of superheroes. But what we will not continue to pay for is bullshit. And that's what you've been putting out, bullshit. I don't give a damn how many press junkets you putting out. I don't give a damn how many people tell you they like it. It is what it is. You putting out bullshit. That's what that is. And it's not going to turn around until you stop. I'm not really worried about you stopping though, because you seem content to keep listening to the wrong people. So y'all figure it out on your damn self. Me for mine, as I said before, I got enough comic books. I got enough action figures. Earth's Mightiest Heroes is right there. And I got a very vivid imagination. What am I saying to you? I don't need the MCU. Truth be told, I never did. No comic book fan did. There's a difference between a want and a need. There's a difference between a want and a need. Some folks need the MCU for a plethora of reasons. I don't need you. I never did. Quite a few of us never did. And we fine with it just like that. I'm about to sign off, but I'm going to catch up on these notes. Amazon needs to buy Star Wars from Disney while they're at it. That could be a plan. Superhero fatigue allows you to give them an excuse and the ability to blame the fans, which they always do. That look within. Yeah, not only did Marvel diss me in the comics by killing two of my favorite heroes, Marvel and Bill Foster, their on-screen portrayals were whack. I feel triggered. You know what? I told people that, Mr. Martin, and nobody wants to lock into that. I've done quite a few videos. I'm like, you pissed off quite a few people with that whole Marvel thing. The way you got Marvel sitting at Marvel, you pissed off. And nobody wants to talk about it. Like, no, nobody like Brie Larson. You pissed off quite a few men with that Marvel thing, and they never forgave you. But you're not going to talk about them. Because that just like when Zara Vari got gender bent for no damn reason in Black Panther 2. Yeah. Did y'all know Zara Vari was in Black Panther 2? Got gender bent. I know for a fact a sister that calls herself a Black Panther fan didn't give two damns. Zara Vari, gender bent for no reason. After being an unnamed, after the actress went from being an unnamed council member in the first Black Panther movie, they gave her the name Zara Vari in the second Black Panther movie. Zara Vari, who was the advisor. Zara Vari go back. Zara Vari been around for a minute. Dar-Ben, gender bent too, just to fit. So watch this. If we don't like gender bends, how do we like the movie? If we preach against race swapping and gender bends, how do we like that movie? Because you said Dar-Ben was gender bent. Well, okay, Dar-Ben was gender bent, right? Frank Rambo, MIA, right? Maria Rambo, race swap. How did you, never mind. See, that was too easy. See, and I don't even get into it like that, but see? So anybody that's against that, how they like the movie? I don't like chitlins. I don't like chitlins. I don't know how to say something good about chitlins. I don't, because I don't like chitlins. I don't. I don't eat dark meat, chicken. I don't. White meat, breast, wing. That's me. You can't make me take that. I don't know. Dar-Ben was gender and race swap. Oh, good God Almighty Jesus. So hold on. Dar-Ben was race swap and gender bent. How do I like that if I'm against that? I'm not talking about nobody else. I'm talking about me. Right. Kane Black. I like Jonathan Majors. Kane looked like Tony Stark. Y'all want me to get that Ultimate Invasion? I'm gonna say not Ultimate. Y'all want me to get that? Y'all want me to get my Avengers comic book first issue? Bring that? Yeah. Kane looked like Tony Stark. And what did Marvel say? Kane is the descendant of who? Reed or Victor Von Doom. They ain't say nothing about no Sam Wilson. I like Jonathan Majors, but they ain't nobody told me Kane was James Rhodes' descendant. That's not what they said. They ain't say that. They ain't say that. They ain't say that at all. They said, no, that's either Reed Richards' descendant or Dr. Doom. I wouldn't have missed Dev. I wouldn't have minded Dev Patel or Slumdog Millionaires Kane. I'm just saying, like, yeah, I was there just for Monica and Maria, but I agree. See, and like I said, I want to be there for the whole family. I don't want to be there just for Monica, Maria. I want where Frank at. I got to keep going back there where Frank at. Because here's the thing, and people not seeing it. I'm a black father. If Frank missing, I'm missing. Let me say it one more time. If Frank ain't in the picture, they don't see no value in Frank. That means they don't see any value in me. Now, it's one thing for you not to see any value in me as a superhero. You don't even see any value in me as a person. And you telling me that quite a few times. You don't see no value in me. It took a Frank for a Maria and a Monica to get here. Monica and Maria didn't get here on their own. That's real talk. Ain't none of my children get here by themselves. No. And their mama didn't just bring them in the world. No, I was part of that. At Monica's youngest, as a child, you don't get to see her interact with her father. It's enough shows out there like that. Quite a few people complained about the show that they got with Black Panther. Quite a few people said, man, we don't want to see that in reality. Well, damn, you could have got Maria and Monica in Snowfall. You could have got Maria and Monica on Power. Force, Book of Power. You could have been got Maria and Monica. You can get Maria and Monica on any channel you choose to. That situation right there. You can't even get the damn Cosby Show in the MCU. The closest you got was the CW. The CW is the only people that gave a fuck about you as a black superhero. And you didn't even want to stick it out with them. Yeah, the writing sucked. It did. But you didn't even want to stick it out with them. You had your whole damn family right there. You didn't even want to rock with them. Lean with them, rock with them. You had your black family right there. And that was the premise of the show. We're going to be the first black family of superheroes. Not the first black family of superheroes, but the premier black family of superhero. You didn't even want to rock with it. You didn't want to fuck with it. You didn't even want to stick around long enough to say, hey, man, when y'all going to bring Diggle over his Green Lantern? His last name, his stepdad's last name is Stewart. Let them go ahead and spin that for. Didn't even want to fuck with him. Dude put his own damn superhero team together. And it ain't too many black people can tell me the name of that damn superhero team or if he even put one together. Dude put together his own damn superhero team on his own damn show, and ain't no black people want to fuck with it. Getting caught up. Why he got to have a white sidekick? You ain't asking that question about Oliver. Whole damn story. Own damn show. Black Lightning. Daughters. Superheroes. Had a brother on the show. A couple of brothers on the show that were superheroes. They race swapped Geoforce. Nobody asked for that. But you had a whole black family. Superheroes. Hell, even the mom got up on Lynn got up on some superheroes pill something. Nothing. And the soundtrack was fire. Timmy Turner. I did the sound. How we ain't fuck with that? I get it. The writing was bad, but hell, you paying for bad writing with Marvel, and you ain't in it. Y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. Let me check this one more thing. Majors look old in the face, though, so he would have been perfect. I'm just saying, like, I'm gonna check on something. This gonna determine my mood for the rest of the night. It's after 11 o'clock. I'm hoping I don't see nothing that's gonna make me feel too bad. Oh Lord, Georgia 52, Ole Miss 17. Good God Almighty. That's not. I didn't know what was going on. I really just. Y'all know I'm a Georgia Bulldog fan. I felt like y'all were more important than Georgia. So that's what a video. But anyway, click, like, share, subscribe. It ain't superhero fatigue. We don't suffer from that. I don't even know what that is. Paul Martin, my apprehension about casting an older actor is how long they can portray the role. I get that, Zane Beto. As we can see, Mahershala Ali is running against the clock with a blade. Yes. Anyone ever watched Up and Away? That was the first and only full black superhero family I ever witnessed. I did watch Meteor Man. I can't say I seen Up and Away. Don't mean I won't Google it though. I got Kerry Washington's husband, Nene Asandu, as Blue Marvel, 6'3", 42 years old. What I would tell you, Mr. Martin, and I will say shout out to Black Comic Lords. I heard they did an interview with Kevin Graveau, artist. He does, not artist, writer, actor extraordinaire, and everything like that. What he was saying is that Blue Marvel should be like 6'5", 6'6". Yeah, Blue Marvel, big dude. Blue Marvel is a big dude. That's what he wants. So, and we need that. We deserve to have that dude out there that's gonna be big, just tossing people around and everything like that. So, please Google it. Yeah. Yes, I am. I'm gonna do. Let me see. I want to make sure I get on that right now because up and wait, hold on. Shout out to my Georgia Bulldogs. Damn. Y'all beat the hell out of 52. The good God Almighty. I got to go because I got to watch this. Me and the missus checked out Meg too. I don't know if y'all checked that out. We were like, Jason Statham ain't taking no dirt nap. And okay. It's giving me the fifth dimension. Let me type in movie. Okay. Up and Away. It's on Disney, from what it's telling me. And I do have a subscription to Disney. The Marshalls look like a typical. It's got really. Man, why you just ain't tell me Robert Townsend was in this, man? Okay. Robert Townsend. Is it on Disney? Where to watch? I'm going to get with my wife, and if we do not watch it tonight, what I will do is watch it tomorrow. Let's see here. And it's fairly recent. No, it's not. No, it's not. Let me stop that. It came out 2000. So I'm gonna watch it. There may or may not be a review in regards to it, but I am gonna watch it. Listen, thank y'all so much for rocking with me. It has been a blast. I couldn't have did this without y'all. At the end of the day, it's just to dispel the myth. There is no such thing as superhero fatigue. That is a hot lie. Please take the video, share it, like it, leave comments and everything like that. But just let the world know it ain't superhero fatigue. We just sorry that lame ass stuff. So take some pride in your work, and we're gonna rock with you. I ain't saying, I'm just saying. Peace.